Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Mr. Prof. Triyo Supriyatno, the lecturer of Islamic education, and all audience in presentation in here. And before the present, I want to introduce myself. My name Muhammad Adam Faisal. I'm from in class PAIE. And now I want to present about Islamic education facilities and infrastructure. So check this out. In here, we want to discussion about three items. Number one, meaning of facilities and infrastructure. What the meaning this? And then number two, mean year. And then number three, function and benefit of Islamic education facilities. So let's to present about this item and the meaning of facilities and infrastructure. So understanding Islamic religion, education, infrastructure, and facilities. I mean, is anything that is used as a tool, achieving a goal or goal. Meanwhile, infrastructure is to support the implementation of the process learning, business development, and project, and another. And the expert opinion. Ibrahim argues that education facilities are all devices, equipment, material, and furniture that are directly used in the educational process in school, while education infrastructure is all basic equipment that indirectly support the implementation of the education process in school. What the meaning of the facilities and infrastructure? This is the support. This is support for implementation learning in this process in school. So this is a mean and understanding about the facilities and infrastructure. So, and then number one, types of Islamic religion education facilities. What the types of Islamic religion education facilities and infrastructure? So next. Type of Islamic religion education facilities. One, checking from whether or not it has been used. And then B, judging from whether or not Moses when used. And then number C, judging from the relationship with the teaching and learning process. And next, so what the infrastructure if you want to study, if you want to learning in Islamic education? Number one, room class. You should is all know about the room class. It is a place for to learning about the many knowledge in the room class. And then number two, library. Library is the place to very good. If you want to reading, is the very many knowledge. And number three, teaching material. Teaching material is you want to learning what the teaching material if you want to learning in the school. This is a teaching material. And then number three, mosque. And number four, mosque. This is mosque is the first place in Rasulullah SAW era. This is study, is learning. This is first place. So this is for infrastructure. So offer very important if you want to study in Islamic education. Room class, library, teaching material, and mosque. So learning media as follow. What the learning media is follow? One, visual tool that can be seen, such as film transparency, micro projection, whiteboard, bulletin board, picture illustration, chart, graph, poster, map, and globe. Number two, tools are the auditive or can only be heard. To example, phonograph recording, electronic track caption, radio, and recording on tape recorder. Number three, that can be seen and heard shot as film, television, their dimension, object, and they usually so. So, 3. Learning media is full. Next, and now we know about before 2 years, last year 2 years, we can COVID era, COVID-19, so should to learning or study in via online. So what the infrastructure in online learning and online study, what, because we know about the COVID-19 is a very very bad, very bad in all worlds. So infrastructure is support in via online learning, online study. Number one, a segment like the remote tapes, learning resources. This is a segment. This is a number three. Number two, teacher. Yes, we know about teacher. Should the learning should have the teacher. Number four, student. This is student is very important if you want to learning via online. Yes, because you this is student. And then number three, virtual classroom. Your short is all have a need a virtual classroom because it's not the first third last. So meet is meet. No, you should do virtual meet because you should needed a virtual classroom. And then in infrastructure in online learning, you have to stable internet connection. If you want to learning is very good, you should to have the stable internet connection. In school, data private and security. Yes, all person need a data private and security. Number three, home internet access. In your home, you should to have the internet access because very important. But you should have the internet access in your home. And then number three, high quality and long device. So you have device is very high quality. It's not very standard, it's no problem, but it's very high quality. Is you want to support, it's very good, it's more good. And then like the laptop is your high spec, and then your smartphone is very good specs, and then so on. Remote tapes and learning resources. So this is infrastructure in online learning. You should do learning in home, but you always actually you always do virtual classroom. You not a meet, but you can meet via classroom virtual. You virtual classroom via online, and then you need high device is very good device, a segment. You should have internet access. And then this is very important if you want to learning in online era and online learning, online study. This is very important. And then next, and then number two, function and benefit of Islamic religion education facilities. So what the benefit, what the function? The function and benefit of Islamic religion education facilities and infrastructure. So benefit one, can reduce abstract understanding. For example, for to explain fetus in the womb, film can be used. So film can the example this womb and the material in study. Number B, can display something impossible to bring into the classroom. So can the display in the classroom or it's impossible to bring the, but in you have, if you have the if you have in facilities and infrastructure, is not impossible. Number C, generation learning motivation to motivation about learning. Number D, can sit and control the tempo of student learning. Yes, of all. Yes, it is very right. That's number E. Facilities and infrastructure, the chores of learning. This is very, very important. Chores of learning, the easy, the from easy understanding from the student. If you have the facilities and infrastructure, if it is very, very easy from the understanding your student. If you want, you have the facilities and infrastructure, of course. And last, the conclusion. What the conclusion about this presentation in here? So infrastructure and facilities are very important in supporting learning goals. Supporting learning goals and Islamic education are several facilities and infrastructure very much needed. And then facilities and infrastructure can improve the ability of student, improve skill, hard skill, soft skill in student. This is function facilities and infrastructure. And then what the facilities and infrastructure? One, Moscow library, teaching material, room class, and then infrastructure in online learning, online era, and then teacher, virtual classroom, laptop or smartphone is very high quality, is very good. And then number D, assessment, and number E, student. So maybe for enough for my presentation, and then enough for my present. If you have the question, you can the you can contact me in the chat column. So thank you very much. I want to sorry if I have a mistake. It's very mistake. I'm sorry about that. So thank you. Wabillahi taufiq walhidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam.